Shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakak Radash. This is y&ymission. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. y&ymission teaches the 100% truth doctrine. Okay, as Great Millstone, GMS, I want to bring out just a quick recap of nightly news, and then I'm going to just go on some scriptures, okay? Because so much stuff is happening, all right?
Water rescues that deadly attack in Atlanta. But we begin with destructive and in the Midwest. A state of emergency declared in Milwaukee County after historic rainfall triggered flash flooding. Dozens of water rescues, power outages, and massive flooding on the runways at Milwaukee's airport. The final day of the beloved state fair canceled, and more severe weather is on the way. Extreme heat is still impacting the West as hot temperatures return to the Northeast and Midwest this week. Our weather team is standing by with the forecast. The chilling new details about the suspect in the deadly Atlanta attack. Sources say he blamed the COVID-19 vaccine for making him depressed and suicidal. But did he deliberately target the CDC? What we're learning tonight. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is defiant despite international condemnation over his controversial plan to seize Gaza City. Netanyahu says Israel has no choice but to finish the job and defeat Hamas. European leaders scramble ahead of that high-stakes summit in Alaska. Allies insist Ukraine's President Zelensky must attend the meeting. All eyes on President Trump as Zelensky calls for more sanctions against Russia. With the start of the NFL season just weeks away, the new recommendation by the league to boost and enhance security across the country, a move they say will protect players, staff, and visitors. Overseas, firefighters are battling fast-moving wildfires in Europe. Triple-digit temperatures and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts are fueling the deadly flames. The new proposal by the FAA, why some are applauding their latest move at Newark Liberty International Airport that could last until next year, what it could mean for flyers. A close call at Atlanta's airport. 2 Delta planes clip wings, what we're learning tonight. And going long, what Cam Little said about this booming 70-yard kick and why it will not count as the longest ever in the NFL.
From ABC News World Headquarters in New York, this is World News Tonight.
We're not sent through all that because there's so much bullshit going on, okay? The Lord has got so much death and destruction, okay? So look, Isaiah, I'm so excited about everything, man. I'm happy we are here. Finally. Isaiah 28:2. Behold, the Lord have a mighty and strong one, which as a tempest of hail and destroying storm, as a flood of mighty waters overflowing shall cast down to the earth with the hand, right? So the Lord is bringing these floods back, okay? He's not going to flood the whole world like he did in the first destruction, but he's bringing floods back, okay? So you see that, okay? Milwaukee, these different places, all right? He's storms, okay? Tempests, all right? He's hitting this place, all right? Look, Psalms 83:15. So persecute them with thy tempest and make them afraid with thy storm. And that's what Yahweh's doing every day, every other day. A part of the country is getting stormed. Right now, Japan is getting flooded out, okay? Again, all right? And it's just getting worse and worse, harder and harder. Remember China, okay? Those cities in China, Beijing, Shanghai and stuff was getting flooded out just a couple of weeks ago. All right, and here in Babylon the Great, it's getting flooded out as well, all right? So the Lord is definitely working. He is persecuting them, okay? Who? The wicked, with that tempest and making them afraid, okay? With the storm, all right? So there's so much going on, okay? This is good. Malachi, okay? Malachi 4:1, okay? For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, okay? And in these last days, Lord is having this thing burn as an oven, okay? The heat index everywhere is like 96, 80, everywhere. Places that aren't supposed to be that hot, okay? And you're having those wildfires and things, okay? Catching over in California again, okay? And throughout different parts of not only Babylon the Great, but Europe, okay? And, these other nations as well. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble. Right. And this is going into Judgment Day, okay? These nukes, okay? Lord is getting you used to the heat, okay? He's turning up fire not only on the elect and the servants of the Lord, but also you 2/3 and you heathens too. You getting it too. You getting the heat, okay? But the difference between the servants of the Lord, the men of the Lord, the elect, okay, starting with the apostles and elders, a great millstone all the way down, and the 2/3 is that the 2/3 can't handle the heat. They're gonna melt. They're gonna get burnt up. That's why he say, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stumbled. Y'all ain't gonna make it, okay? The 2/3 and the heathens, y'all ain't gonna make it because y'all wicked as hell. Y'all shall be what? Stubble, okay? And the elect, men and women, okay, they're going to be tried in a furnace of earthly, but they're going to make it through, okay? They're not going to burn up, okay? And that day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts, saith Yahweh, okay? So that's talking about now, but ultimately talking about when those ICBM and them nuclear tactical missiles and TAC nukes and stuff hit and touch down not only in Babylon the Great, but other places throughout the world too, okay? The wicked is going to be burnt up, okay? The day that cometh shall burn them up, saith Yahweh of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch, right? The heat is destroying, drying up these rivers, these man-made rivers and lakes that Esau got all over this Babylon the Great, but also natural rivers and lakes in the world. Most High's drying this place out, okay? And these people can't handle it, okay? They're people having heat strokes, they dying, being in the heat and everything, they're getting sick, okay? And they literally burning up, especially out in China too, okay? It's certain videos out there of people sitting on benches and falling out, and cars, and their cheap cars and cheap materials that building materials they use are melting, or people are sticking or getting stuck to them, okay? So the Lord is turning up, and this is very good, okay? Ecclesiastes 39:28, there be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In their time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them, right? And that's talking about the CDC shooter, okay? The guy Fort Stewart, okay? These other instances of violence, okay? A mass shooting just before these two, you had the Walmart stabber that stabbed up 11 people. Okay, so the Lord has spirits that are created for vengeance out on the roam, right? Okay, they're out here, all right? They're out here to enact his will, okay, on the left-hand side, all right? These spirits. So look, that's what the Lord said, Ecclesiastes 39:29, fire and hell, famine and death, all these were created for vengeance. So you see the fires and stuff going on, okay? Like I said, out in LA, you got the hail, okay? Hail storms, when you see these storms and tempests in different places. Some places are reporting hail and whatnot. Famine, you got the famine over in Gaza. They mad at Netanyahu, okay? And death, you got that over there too, as well. Famine in different parts of the world. That's why I say I bring out Psalms 100, okay? Because you should, as a man of the Lord or a servant of the Lord, I'm speaking to myself first and foremost, we should be thankful, okay, that the Lord is allowing us to eat, okay, and have our daily bread, okay? But these 2/3 and these heathens, okay, they're getting famine and death, okay? All right, so, but these are all created for vengeance, okay? He has a problem, issue with them. Remember, all issues of death, okay, belong to the Lord, all right? So look, this is what else he got, spirits that are created for vengeance. Ecclesiastes 39:30, teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents, okay, and the sword punishing the wicked to destruction, okay? So yeah, you got these animals that are out here, the women that's getting mauled. You had the Israelite woman that got mauled up by the pit bull. Her own pit bull killed her. And then after that, you had some heathen woman got bit by her dog or another dog. She got bit up too and everything. Okay, so these pets, okay, that these wicked motherfuckers have, these cats and stuff, they're turning on them. They're killing the kids, and if they killing their children, they're attacking the actual owner, the adult owner. Okay, teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents, and the sword punishing the wicked to destruction. So with that CDC and Fort Stewart shit in Georgia, okay, the sword was the modern day gun, okay, and punishing the wicked, okay, and none of those people that are dying or getting caught up in this stuff, they are 2/3 and they heathens, and they are not innocent, okay. Another textbook Bible example of judgment, okay. So the Lord is definitely working with fire. He's working with the elements. He's working on the minds of his spirits that he has, okay? And he's working on these animals, okay? Oh, and then you have these airline issues going on. I keep telling you, the Lord is going to shut down the airline industry, and I cannot wait, okay? Stuff that you wouldn't even hear, okay, 5 to 10 to 20 years ago, like wings clipping and stuff at major airports, stuff that wouldn't happen. It's happening on a daily basis, and it's happening more and more. Little instances that cause major damage. It costs a lot of money to fix. These aircraft are getting damaged more and more. Okay, we had the incident with the turbulence. The Lord had the wind, okay, and the air, okay, spirit-wise, to shake up the cabin of a particular airline. I believe it was Delta, and they threw shit all over it. You know, you got flight attendants suing the crew, and all types of confusion going on. People getting hurt, okay? Flying is not safe anymore, okay? They're not safe it's not safe anymore, okay? More planes, the Lord's trying to get everybody's attention, but they do not want to listen, okay? So he's going to start having these planes drop out the sky, all right? He's trying to be patient. He's trying to be merciful, okay? You got these planes catching on fire on the ground. If they take off, they got to turn right back around because they have engine trouble, or smoke in a cabin, or unruly passenger, or when they're coming in for a landing, they have to either arrest the pilot or passenger, take them off. So flying is very dangerous right now. A lot of nutcases and spirits that are created for vengeance are on these planes as well, okay? All right, look, Ecclesiastes 39:31. See, they shall rejoice in his commandment, and they shall be ready upon earth when it's needed. And when their time is come, they shall not transgress his word, right? So these people are going to psych out. They're going to black out, and the Lord is going to take control of them. Their spirit is going to, no matter what profession they're in or whatever they're doing, you know, he's going to put the spirit on them to be activated. They're like spiritual sleeper cells, all right? They're ready to go, ready upon earth when need is, okay? And that's the need to punish other wicked, okay? And or to disrupt the system, okay? Or to the west, or to these heathens, okay? And to you 2/3 Jakes, okay? All right, you got Trump, okay, about to go to war with the cartels. You got Trump allegedly going to meet with Russia, or Russian President Putin, and Zelensky is on yay or nay list of invitation. Okay, it could be a double cross though. So this devil is divided, and we know from the last couple of months the West has been trying to take out, okay, at the behest and head of U.S. and U.K. They've been trying to take out Putin. Okay, so we don't know. All right, so Mark 3:23, and he called them unto him and said unto them in the parables, how can Satan cast out Satan? How can he? Yep. Question, because we got Satan about to meet Satan, okay, in Alaska, and it's so last minute. That's going to be very tense, very awkward, and I think it's going to be a double cross through the spirit. I think it's going to be a setup for them trying to get each other. If not, they're going to try to get Putin. Okay, but we're going to wait and see. Mark 3:24, and if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand. They're divided, okay? Okay, that's why they're trying to meet. They're so divided. Nobody knows if they want to either not invite Zelensky in Ukraine, or if they do, you know. So they're totally divided, and Ukraine is acting like they got a stake, like they got a dog in a fight, like they big dog status, and they really not. All right, they getting their ass handed to them. Mark 3:26, And if Satan rise up against himself and be divided, he cannot stand but have an end. And that's what this summit, this Alaska summit, is through the Spirit telling me. It's the end. Okay, they rising up against each other. Me personally, I'm speaking from a man. I think it's gonna be some type of double cross. I will be surprised and hard pressed if nothing comes violently out of this. Okay, or allegedly, or something. Because I know they're both Edomites and they don't trust each other and they know how they think and know how to go into this situation. So we're gonna wait and see. All right. So I just wanted to bring that out. It's a lot of crazy shit going on. Okay. It's a nightly news. Okay, and things is heating up. So the Lord has got his spirits out there. He flooding and fire and hell, vengeance. He bringing all types of chaos, construction, calamity. And I am so excited. And I'm finally, I'm happy. I've always been excited, but I'm seeing it more and more. And I can see and sense, the Lord is he's working. He's doing his thing. Okay, he's putting out these judgments. Every day is something. Every day. And this is what we like. I'm speaking to myself first and foremost. This is what I like. Okay, so with that, I like to say all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Kakwadash, Shalom.